During our family game night, my brother laughed and said, let's make it interesting. Truth or lie. His truth made my parents walk out and never look at him the same again. We were playing two truths and a lie. Just family. Mom, Dad, my wife Sarah, my sister Jen, and Will. It was supposed to be fun. Will was on his third beer. That cocky grin plastered on his face. All right, my turn. Here's a good one. He leaned back in his chair. 1. I got promoted to senior partner last week. 2. I'm moving to Seattle next month. 3. I paid someone to sabotage your bar exam. Everyone laughed. Classic Will, always trying to be the center of attention. Will, be serious, Mom said, shuffling cards, but he wasn't laughing anymore. He was staring right at me. The lie is Seattle. I'm not going anywhere. The room went quiet. What? I said. Your bar exam. He continued, casual as anything. Remember how you failed it 3 times? Couldn't figure out why you kept choking. Sarah's hand found mine under the table. Will, that's not funny. It's not a joke. He pulled out his phone, scrolling through old emails. Cost me 15 grand total. But man, it was worth it. My chest felt tight. You're lying. Am I? He turned his phone toward me. Email chains. Name. States. Your second proctor, Michael Chen. Gambling debts. I paid him to mark your essays wrong. Third time, different guy, same problem. Needed money for his sick kit. I stared at the screen. The dates matched. Everything matched. You failed the bar 3 times, Will said. Started doubting yourself. Went into teaching and said, I watched you give up on being a lawyer. 5 years. 5 years of thinking I wasn't smart enough. Of watching my law school friends succeed while I taught high school civics. Of Sarah telling me it was okay, the teaching was noble, while I died inside every day. Mom's wine glass slipped from her hand and shattered on the floor. Nobody moved to clean it. Why? I finally managed. Will shrugged. You were always the golden child. Perfect grades, perfect wife, Mom and Dad's favorite. I just wanted to see you fail at something. $15,000, Dad said quietly, to destroy your brother's dream. It was an investment. Will took another sip of beer. Best money I ever spent. Jen was staring at him like she'd never seen him before. Will, what the hell is wrong with you? Nothing's wrong with me. I'm senior partner at my firm. I'm successful. Jackson's the one teaching teenagers about the Constitution for 40 grand a year. Sarah's nails were digging into my palm. You sick son of a... Sarah! Mom interrupted, but her voice was shaking. Couldn't breathe. Every late night studying, every practice test, every time I told myself I just wasn't cut out for it. All of it was a lie. Remember when you cried after the second failure? Will was smiling now. Called me at 2 in the morning, said you didn't know if you should try again. That was my favorite part. You comforted him, Jen whispered. You told him to keep trying. Had to make it convincing. I looked at my hands. These hands that graded essays instead of writing legal briefs. These hands that erased whiteboards instead of signing contracts. I gave up. I said, yeah, you did. Will stood up, stretching. Anyway, that's my 3. What did you think? Pretty good game, right? Dad stood up too. Slowly. He was looking at Will like he was a stranger. Get out, Dad said. Oh, come on. It's just get out. Mom was crying now. Silent tears running down her face. I don't know you, she said to Will. I don't know who you are. It's not that big a deal. You destroyed your brother's life for fun, Jen said. For $15,000 and fun. Will looked around the room, his smile finally fading. You're all overreacting. The bar exam, I said quietly. I'm taking it again next month. What? I never stopped studying. I met his eyes. I take it every year just to see. This year I was going to pass. Will's face went pale, and now I'm going to pass it, become a lawyer. And my first case is going to be suing you for fraud and emotional distress. Sarah squeezed my hand. Good luck with that, Will said, but his voice cracked. No, Mom said, standing up. Good luck finding another family. She walked out. Dad followed without looking back. Will grabbed his jacket, looked at me one more time. You can't prove anything. Maybe not, I said, but they know. Everyone knows now.